Welcome to the channel. My name is Reni. I'm a pagan from the beautiful country of Holland. Today I want to talk to you about magic. I believe it's one of the pillars of paganism, magic. We believe that the earth is a magical place and that magic is real. Well, the first question you might ask, okay, if you think magic is real, can you define magic? What is magic? Because I'm going to talk about magic and then I'm going to talk about a ritual that I did, first by myself, then with a group of people, and I'll tell you the results. I don't consider myself like a big wizard or some sort. I'm just a guy on this planet. And I believe that our ability to shape our lives and to guide the longboat that is our lives is far greater than most people believe. So I dabble quite a bit in magic. And whenever I find something that I think is valuable and that really works, I share it here with you. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to start by what is magic. A lot of people think that when we do ritual and when we do magic, that we change the world. In my experience, that is not true. We don't change the world. In my experience, when you do magic, you change yourself. And because something in yourself is changed, the outside world will automatically follow. Because who we are influences the world in different ways. At first, it's our own beliefs that we have in our conscious mind about ourselves. If you, for instance, think that you're not an attractive person and people don't find you attractive, you start to walk like that. You start to hide a little bit. You don't smile a lot. You probably wear baggy clothes because you're afraid that people will notice that you're ugly. And the chances of people finding you attractive will diminish greatly. But if you're like, you really think that you are attractive, you feel that, you go like, oh, I feel good, I'm attractive. So you buy some nice clothes, you buy some nice shoes, and you walk, with your back straight and a big smile. Higher percentage of chance that people will find you attractive. So in that way, what you are is what you get. When you're depressed, everything looks terrible, and when you're happy, lots of things look lovely. So it works on that level. But I think magic and our ability to influence our lives and the world around us work on a deeper level, at a subconscious level. That's where magic works. Because on a conscious level, people might be like, I really want to find a good relationship with somebody that's really loving and that I no longer have all this drama in my life. But maybe subconsciously you think you had a lot of bad experiences. And maybe you're afraid of love. Like I've met people who say like, I'm looking for a really loving partner, and then you show them love and then they run away because they can't handle it. Because what they think they want and what they really want are different things. Their conscious mind and their subconscious mind are not in tune with each other. Magic changes your subconscious mind. It changes the beliefs that you have deep inside your belly. And because you can change that, it will change what life will give you, and it will change how you view the world even. So what's this ritual I want to talk about? Removing a curse. Well, first of all, if you think it's a curse, like people do magic on you and they curse you, it's not that kind of a video. It's a curse you put on there yourself. And that could be maybe that you're trying to curse somebody and it comes back to you because the curse doesn't connect. That's possible, but this video is also not about that. I believe that like doing curses somehow is in this time and age, maybe even thanks to TikTok, it's very popular. There are lots of TikTok which is sharing tips on how to curse somebody. What I've learned is that in the olden times, they were very reluctant to curse somebody. Sometimes they even waited and did it on their deathbed because they could curse somebody and they could die, so they didn't. The curse couldn't rebound, and they had no repercussions for what they did. But it's not about that kind of cursing. It's about that cursing we all do. In Holland we say godverdomme. That's a curse. God damn it. Shit, fuck. Those are curses. We call them curses for a reason. Now, relax, hold your horses. I'm not saying to you that if you say terrible things, that terrible things will automatically happen. I'm saying that if you have like this negative self-talk, if you say like, oh, I'm so stupid, oh, I'm so good, oh, and you keep saying that with enough intent, probably in enough time it will seep into that subconscious mind that you have somewhere deep downside here. Not here, here. So what you say, it matters. But it's more than that. It's not just what you say, it's the limitations we put on ourselves. For instance, I see a lot of people, when you get sick, they start looking for health. But they look for health like a tourist in the Serengeti looks for an elephant, They got their binoculars on, they got their little safari hat, and they go like, where is the health? Is it here? Is it there? They don't know. Health is not something that is there outside of yourself. You are just, your natural state is to be healthy. It's here. When you are sick, I believe that's because you've become out of balance. I'm not saying that's your fault or anything. We all get out of balance, and sometimes that out of balance seeps into your body and finds your weak spot. Maybe it's your back, maybe it's your colon, I don't know, something. But my point is, in a sort of way, sickness can be a limitation we put on ourselves. But there are lots of limiting beliefs and things we just, that's just the way it is, things don't work out for me. Deep down you feel like that. This ritual is for people who have limited themselves, and I believe that we have all limited ourselves in one way or another. Okay, so how's the ritual? I'm gonna tell you. So what you need for this ritual is a fire. It's always good to have a fire. Some rope, scissors, and what you need is a puppet. Now I'll probably put a puppet in the thumbnail, but you can use a Barbie puppet for all I care. Just a little puppet that will represent you. I don't know what connects to you, Maybe you have like an action figure of Hulk Hogan or something and you think that's you, that's good, you use that. So it's kind of like voodoo, because like you just have a puppet and that puppet's going to be you, but it's like positive voodoo, don't worry. You take the puppet, maybe you decorate it a bit and you make it just like you. And like I said, what you say matters. You take the puppet, you stand in front of the fire. You probably should have casted a sacred circle by now, but if not, that's okay. And you say, ik ben jou en jij bent mij. You are me and I is you. And then you put the rope, you twirl it around the puppet, and you make some knots in it. Then you say, these ropes and knots are the limitations I put on myself. Then you take the scissors, you hold them up high. And then you say, here I am. My name is Rainy, the son of Rainy. And father to blah, 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 blah. You introduce yourself. And you say, I now release myself from all limitations that I've put upon myself. And you cut it. And you put the rope into the fire. Now, important when it's done, you need to say like, I am no longer this puppet and this puppet is no longer me. Because then you like break the spell. And it's actually, in my opinion, quite surprising how good that works. You think it's just simple stuff, it doesn't matter. But our subconscious doesn't respond well to just talking. It responds well to sounds, colors, and symbols. And the symbolism of that set you free. I did it last weekend, invited some people over. We had like statue of Freya, and everything was more than magical. And we did that ritual, and I still feel like there's so much been lifted off my shoulders. Feels great, and I wish for you to have that too. So I hope you try this, and I hope you've liked this little step-by-step simple magical ritual stuff. Okay, take care, en ga met de goden.